Lynn here with Lucas Scott. Lucas, New York State resident from Binghamton. It's very close to us. It's exciting to have a New York native with us on Pro Day here. Talk about that a little bit and how you're feeling about today.
Yeah, I think today was a pretty good day. I wish I would have done better on some of the specific testing, but I didn't get much time to train with just, passing some grad requirements from, the Army requires of you. But I think position drills went really well. I showed my athletic ability, but like you said, the New York resident par, I've been extremely grateful to be close to home, to have really supportive parents. The brotherhood's, been to Binghamton a lot. My mom loves hosting them, cooking for all of them. We have big tailgate every home game, so I was really grateful to have them close here and really supportive the whole way. The whole Binghamton community's been awesome, and it's been a great place to grow up.
That's amazing. Talking about the tailgating and just the season and leaving that behind, a little bittersweet.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I'm gonna miss it. You get here as a freshman, you're like, man, this is gonna be the longest 4 years of my life, and you get to senior year, and you're like, man, I'm gonna start to miss this kind of stuff. We had a great season. Won every home game, so going up to F lot after with my parents to have a big tailgate with all your best friends, your brothers now, with their families. It was an amazing time, and me and my family are very grateful for the Army brotherhood.
What a memory. So today's events, you're talking about being a little bit disappointed in some of that, but at the same time, they really put you in different spots and tested you on a lot of different positions and showing your versatility. You were taking snaps today.
Yeah.
I had questioned that because I never knew for you to take a snap, and you haven't until today?
Yeah, today. So today was the first day, but talking to my agent and just some of my coaching, my size, my height, it makes more sense I kind of fit the center frame. So I've been practicing a little bit, and then yesterday the Ravens, told our coaching staff, because the Monken connection there, like, hey, we'd like them to run some routes. So I haven't done that since high school running back day. So yesterday me and Bryson came out here and he threw me a few footballs, but that was a fun little spice to this. But I think anytime you can show your versatility to an organization, it makes you more valuable. So I'm excited.
It shows your ability to learn different positions as well, and to be able to know those different positions gives you a better read on the field as far as the game goes. I saw a lot of positivity out of that today. It was great to see. So talk a little bit about the different teams that you have a connection with thus far.
Yeah, so when I went to the Hula Bowl a couple months ago, I think I talked to probably 16 or 17 teams. But recently the Giants have been interested. The Patriots, I'm going to both their local days next week, so that should be fun. I heard from the Bears and the Seahawks quite a bit, but it's been hard the last couple of months because I've lost about 40 pounds for Army stuff. So kind of just trying to explain that to them, make them understand, like, hey, I gotta do this obstacle course so I can graduate from the school. So I think a lot of them understand the situation that I'm in, and now I'm past all that, so I'm back on the bulk. But just trying to just show all those teams that I'm a good athlete and a good player, and hopefully that goes a long way.
Fantastic. It was great to see you today. It was awesome to be able to catch you as a part of this Pro Day. This is, I want to say, either my third or fourth year that I've covered the Pro Day, and this is, I think, the smallest group that we've had thus far as participants. I do understand that a little bit of that comes with just the background of what's going on with being able to go from the Army into the pro world. Talk about that just a little, on how you're feeling about that and where your mindset is.
Yeah, so like you said, as of right now, the rule changed from last year where we have to serve 2 years active duty first, and there's some talks going on that might get changed, and it might get reversed because President Trump was the one who changed it last time. But like I said, I've told my family, all my friends along this way, either option I have, whether it's to be an NFL football player or an officer in the Army, like, I'm extremely grateful either way. So I'm excited for whatever opportunity arises, and like you said, to our small group this year, which people are probably like, man, you had like one of the best seasons ever. Not a lot of guys have done a pro day, but it just shows testament to our guys and how much they love the Army, and they want to serve our country, because they want to get ready to focus on that. So yeah, like I said, I'm excited and grateful for whatever opportunity. I'm not going to stress about it because I didn't commit here, thinking I'm being a football player. So if that opportunity arises, I'll be extremely excited for that. But if not, I'd love to serve our country. So.
And last but not least, you took a couple of passes from Bryson Daly.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I talked to Casey a little bit about taking his last pass from Bryson. A little bittersweet.
Yeah, it's funny because, like I said, I was a high school running back in the day, and then they fattened me up and put me on the line. But I used to always pick on the buddies. Like, hey man, I guess I could still a good athlete. So it's funny that an NFL team actually wanted to see me catch some passes. So it was pretty cool. Bryson's an amazing teammate, one of my best friends, and he's been taking snaps with me, throwing routes to Casey. I mean, he'll do anything for any of us. So it was pretty awesome to have him do that for me today, for sure.
Incredible. Thank you for your time, Lucas.
Thank you, man.